Okay, what's up, everybody? Punchingbagskunk.com, where you get the best on boxing. That's right. Go check out the website. You know the deal. We you get I can't even never say that. Well-written articles, well-written articles, updated twice a week, so you don't get a bunch of recycled content. Last week's story here, reshared from other sites and all that nonsense. That don't happen here at Punchingbagskunk.com. So go check out the website. As a matter of fact, today's top story on Punchingbagskunk.com is a really great inspirational, motivational story of Tyson Fury, redemption of a championship. Redemption of a champion. Tyson Fury, redemption of a champion. Really good inspirational story about Tyson Fury's ascent to the heavyweight title. I mean, and struggles and the challenges that he had to overcome to come back. I mean, it's just a real great story on Punchingbagskunk.com, today's top stories. Go check it out. Also check us out on YouTube, where you get some inspirational, motivational videos, and you also catch a couple of rants from me. You just said, the rants. And check us out on Reddit, Facebook Punching Skunk group on Facebook. Go check it out. We got you got a lot of professionals that come through, the knowledgeable boxing fans that come through Punching Bag Skunk group on Facebook. Go check that out too. I mean, it's for knowledgeable boxing fans. I mean, look, it ain't a group that you're gonna get a bunch of trolls right around in the comments making dumb comments. We run them out of it because they're exposed on Punching Bag Skunk group on Facebook. They ain't coming out there talking stupid. You don't know nothing about boxing and just trolling people. That don't happen at Punching Bag Skunk group on Facebook. We run them out of there. I mean, you come through there, get a lot of good talk on Punching Bag Skunk group on Facebook. That's what they call a V. This little apparatus here is an option if you don't want to smoke tobacco products. It's typically just steam with a little bit of nicotine in it. I'm not even plugging this thing today. I'm here to talk boxing. I'm not plugging this thing today. What we're here to talk about today is Roy Jones and his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. I don't even know if you want to call it a fight. Is it a fight? Because initially they were saying it's an exhibition. Now they're saying, then they said it was a fight. Then, what is it? I mean, is this good for boxing, by the way? I mean, this is what I'm saying about, these guys coming back and, stealing money or whatever. I mean, look, I'm not even going to get into the part about if it's good for boxing or not. Because, I personally don't think it is. They just let the kids out do their thing. And I mean, 57, 56, 50, all these Holyfield, everybody coming back, fighting. I don't know if you need money, whatever. That's look, I'm not gonna say people don't make a living. I mean, you know what I mean? Do it if you need money, whatever. But I'm saying try to make it like this noble cause, like like belt pride and all that. Look, if you need money, go do what you gotta do. But I'm just not with it. I think we should just let the young cats do their thing, and that's my take on it. You know what I mean? But anyway, look, Corey, you're not gonna beat Mike Tyson. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, you know what I mean? Look. This is. Let me just stop with this. This is not an anti-Roy Jones video. All right. Roy Jones actually is a man that motivated me. If you go back to 1987, I went to my first national tournament. It was the National Golden Gloves in Knoxville, Tennessee that year. A lot of great fighters was there. Oscar De La Hoya was there. Guys like Kevin Kelly, Michael Corbo. It was a lot of great fighters at that tournament. And Roy Jones was there. And Roy Jones was one junior middle, 156 pound class. just to do a little comparison here. Roy was 156. All right, and Tyson, as an amateur, was already heavyweight. So this is a bigger guy. Anyway. And the reason I was at that, where I was going with that, was the reason I was at that tournament. A big reason was because in '86, the year before, I had caught Roy Jones on the at the AAU Nationals. I think it was in Beaumont, Texas that year. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. I'm not gonna go search it up. I don't know. The AAU Nationals that year, '86, was somewhere, and I just seen Roy fight in the finals, and just a nice toe-to-toe brawl that he won, and it just inspired me so much. I trained hard that whole year, and I ended up making it to the national. Making the national Wooden Gloves in Knoxville that year. Had a lot of fun. I think I ended up going to the quarterfinals. Lost to Donald Stevens from Fort Worth, Texas that year. Who at the time I think was like three in the country or three in the world. Might have been three in the world. I'm sure it was three in the country. It just came off a win against Riddick Bowe. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that we're talking about Roy Jones. So this is not an anti-Roy Jones video. Roy Jones motivated me. So don't be trying to get in the comments talking stupid about how I'm coming down on Roy Jones. Bottom line is, you ain't beating him. And just because so you inspire me, that don't mean I gotta bite my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line is, you ain't beating Mike Tyson. Now Mike Tyson ain't what he used to be. That's obvious. And people see these new videos of Mike Tyson, hitting the pads and all that stuff, and he looks good for old man. Let's not forget he's old man. You feel what I'm saying? Tight. But he's a naturally bigger guy than you, Roy. Boy, if you're watching this, no. This ain't, no. You're not gonna beat him anyway, because how can I say this delicately without trying to disrespect Noah? But the bottom line is, I'm not sure you can take that power. Now, they say the last thing you go on a heavyweight is power. So you could be, look, George Foreman was what, 100, and he was still knocking trees down. So, Tyson still hits hard. You know what I mean? And I seen a video of you, Roy, this morning, or was it this morning, I think, where you were saying, you did an interview with some dude, saying that if Tyson hits you or knocks you down, then it's gonna get real. Dude, it's real when you walk in the ring. You know what I mean? When I was fighting, I'm not friends with my opponent. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows I don't even like my opponent. You know what I mean? So it's real when you get in there. So it ain't no you hit me, I hit you. That reminds me of these guys that go into the gym and they're like, I did 10 rounds of sparring today. And they pity pat for 10 rounds. That's not a spot. Listen, you get more out of 4 rounds of bombing out with someone sparring than going in there and slap boxing for 10 rounds, then going around telling people you sparred for 10. I did 10 rounds today. Get out of here with that nonsense. You ain't did nothing. You know what I mean? You ain't did nothing. You know what I mean? Anyway, he get me way off track. What I would say, if you look over the history, look, first of all, I know you beat John Ruiz. You know what I mean? And John Ruiz, I know John Ruiz. All right, I've been in the same gym with him. I've worked out with him. He's a good guy and a decent champion. But he ain't Mike Tyson. You follow what I'm saying? And John Ruiz, when you fought John, that was in 2003. When you fought John. At the time, John was what? I think his record was 38-4-1. When you guys fought in Vegas, and you won that unanimous decision. And then after you fought him, this is my personal opinion. That I think where you made the mistake at, you fought John Ruiz in March of 2003, and you jumped right back in the ring against Antonio Tava in November 2003. So you're talking 7 months. So you went up all that weight, and then you dropped all that weight to come back down, and then you ended up you won a majority draw, whatever they called it, but a lot of people think you lost that fight. But it doesn't matter. All Grandma Valiant want to know the final results, and the scorecard said you won, so you won. But in the return match, he knocked out by in the second round with a really vicious punch. That was in 2004, the following year. So you know what I mean? So then you came back and you fought Glenn Johnson. This is right after the TKO loss. You came back and fought an iron guy like Glenn Johnson, who was 40-9-2. You guys fought for the IBF light heavyweight title in 2004. That was September 2004. But his record was 40-9-2. But these guys, dangerous guys. I tell people all the time. You got a kid that's 25-0, but he fought 25 tomato cans, and you got a guy that's 15-9 or 15-8, but he fought 7 top 10 in the world guys. It's a better fighter. It's just a better fighter because he fought better competition. I don't care. You can knock with your grandmother 25 times. You gotta stop thinking you're good, whatever. But you ain't fought nobody. So you know that guy was a solid fighter. He ended up losing to him by TKO in the 9, and then you came right back to Futaba again. Like some of these things I wouldn't have did. To be honest with you, Roy, some of these things I wouldn't have did. But anyway, he came back and fought him and lost another unanimous decision to Antonio Tava. Then you fought some guy named Prince Badu Ajamo. I hope I said that right. I'm not trying to disrespect the guy. Fought him for some belt they made up called WBO and NABO, like some belt that they made up. Would you beat him for unanimous thing? For Henshaw and won another unanimous. And then I guess you and Felix Strander had to go get some money. You know what I mean? So I feel you. You and him when you got some money. You and Trinidad, you beat Trinidad by a unanimous decision in 12, and then you face Joe Calzaghe. Now Joe Calzaghe wasn't known as a real devastating puncher, but a solid champion. Fought undefeated, 45-0. As far as I know, I think he retired undefeated. 45-0, or somewhere around there. But he ended up losing that unit. I remember watching that fight, and I was like, when you dropped him, I was like, hey, where you got him? You know what I mean? And you ended up losing a unanimous. So then you fought a guy named Omar Shiki. That was in 2009. You won by I don't know Omar Shiki, but I know a guy that he fought. I think they had two tough fights. A guy named Scotty Pemberton, a good friend of mine. Scotty Pemberton. They went to war, him and Omar Shiki. And I knew Scotty personally. Matter of fact, he in a sparring session one time, he put me down in a sparring session with a left hook. Really devastating left hook that guy had. But anyway, that was the connection between that. And he ended up beating Omar Shiki by TKO in 5. And then we had Jeff Lacey, and then some guy he fought for the IBO cruiserweight title in 2009 against a guy named Danny Green over there in Australia, and you got knocked on one round. Listen, running down your record, I'm just saying, basically in your last fight, you lost by TKO again. So to Dennis Lebedev. Now I'm hoping I pronounce that right. But anyway, he ain't trying to dish you up there, homeboy. But anyway, these guys are not Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Tyson. Look, he ain't what he used to be, and I tell people all the time, they go on crazy over these videos he's doing. Tyson better not jump his butt in the ring with no top heavyweights right now. He'll get slaughtered. I don't want to hear it. People want to look back to the glory days. They want to look back to the glory days and see, Tyson, the 85, 86 Tyson. That guy's gone. You know what I mean? Hey, all right, Mike. God bless you for, getting back in shape. You look good. I've seen the videos and stuff, but the bottom line is, you guys, you have your little side stuff, your little exhibitions, whatever. Don't call it a fight, because now you're just insulting me. Oh, I'm sorry. You're insulting guys like me. You know what I mean? We're not the casual fight fans that don't know a damn thing. You're calling that a fight. It's a glorified sparring session. You know what I mean? It's insulting to a real fight fan. To me. I'm not going to speak for fight fan. That is to me. Call it what it is. You guys gotta get some money. I got it. Whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to Roy. Roy, you're not. Tyson is too big for you. And you have. And I'm not sure you can stand up to them bombs. And because you're gonna throw some bombs. They might be a little slower, but they still bombs. So you know what I mean. So to all you fans out there that thinking that Roy might win this fight, it's wishful thinking. Ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't want to see Roy laid out again. I don't. It kind of sounds like I'm cracking on him, but I'm not actually. I'm just saying it ain't gonna happen. He ain't beat Mike Tyson, and it's just aggravating when you get in boxing groups and in forums and stuff, and they just talk stupid. Like, come on, really? You know, this ain't happening. You know what I mean? Like Tyson is gonna beat up. People gonna feel bad about it after you beat him up. Tell you lay him out. People gonna feel bad about. You know, feel bad for Roy. I don't think all this stuff is a good idea. And by the way, Evander Holyfield, you too. You know what I mean? Sit down somewhere. You guys need to sit down and let the kids take. You know, the next generation do what they gotta do. Holly did it for Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard did it for, you know what I mean? That's how it goes on. It's their time now. So let them have their time. I think the fights was better back then anyway. You're gonna keep me rambling now. The fights was better back then because Floyd got everybody running around that shoulder roll nonsense. You know what I mean? I said it. The shoulder roll stuff. All that crap. You know what I mean? Listen, back in the day, guys would fight 12-round fights. They didn't want to go out and party. They beat up too much. Want to go back to the hotel and go to sleep, get some rest. Now guys go party after the fight. Meaning he's running around slap boxing for 12 rounds. And then stealing millions of dollars. Get out of here with that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway. Listen, Punchingbagskunk.com. Go check out the website where you get good articles and then you get real talk. You know what I mean? Articles are updated twice a week because you get fresh content. You know what I mean? Fresh content. And go to all the groups. Like I said, you can find we're the fastest growing website in the world. So just Punchingbagskunk.com and we're right there. We're everywhere. We're on Reddit, blog, YouTube, Blogger, everywhere. We're everywhere. So you gotta check it out, and we'll be back with the next video tomorrow. Peace, everybody.